Hi guys, Kirk and Jay here with Kirk Giordano Plastering. Today what I'm going to show you is how fast we can do a wall. Both coats, scratch and brow. Generally I'll start at my corners, fill that up, and I won't start here because then everything falls between it and falls on the ground. I'll start at the bottom, work my way up, and when I get to the top there, I want that top to set fast, so I'll hit the top first and then the edge, then I'll cheat out the middle. I'll show you how we do it, and of course Jay got a good mix going here, so it makes it a lot easier for a fellow like me to do my job. Get the bottom stuff. It's always a drag bending down, guys. Get that corner going. Hey Jay, you want to grab me that scratcher too, please? All right, that's done. And then generally what I'll do, guys, is I'll hit my top. And why am I going to hit my top right now? Because those are the worst. If you're doing same-day materials, same-day material, you better hit your top. That's because you want to give those time enough to set. By the way, guys, we didn't laugh this, but we do a lot of work for contractors, homeowners. If you guys lath your own stuff, that's okay. We don't mind. We'll come in and just do the stucco work. Heck, I don't mind that at all. So again, what I'm doing is I'm getting my tops first, because you get those tops first, that's a huge thing. If you do the whole wall and then you hit your tops last, what will happen is everything will be set here. Then when you go to the top, it's going to keep falling, which will extend your time on a job. So, okay, we just take this down to where I could reach it. Oh, there's Mike coming out. Okay. All right, I'm going to get back on these tops, guys. Press hard, make those, because this material has got the ability to set fast. How fast? Real fast. Sometimes in 15 minutes. But I like same-day materials because they do set fast. If it didn't set fast, I wouldn't be working with it. Okay. Wow. I'll show you a little trick I do too, guys. Oops, not that. Okay, I got my border out of the way. What I'll do is grab my handy dandy cheater. These are called cheaters, go devils, Liberaces. They're called all kind of things. When I worked union, they actually didn't allow them. They said, hey, it makes the men work too hard. I thought, it's hard work anyway. Anyway, we come in here now. Want to give me some more mud, Jay? I like using this Go Devil because with a hawk and trowel you get kind of cockeyed. This you're using balance. A lot easier for me. I've been places where I've seen guys this is their only tool. They'll do the corners, tops, and use this as a derby, as well as a hawk and trowel. And he falls on the ground, just pick it right up immediately. If it falls on the ground and stays there more than 10 minutes, leave it there. There we go. And guys, you don't have to be big or strong to do this. I had a fellow email me and says, man, I'm not that big, I weigh 100 pounds. You think I'd be able to do that? And the answer is yes, guys. I've seen guys half my weight outplaster me all day long. See guys barely 100 pounds that can do this for 10 hours and not even break a sweat. So it got nothing to do with size or any of that stuff, guys. Consistency, one step at a time. And any drops on the ground, if you folks can see this, just pick it up immediately. Again, if this particular material, if it drops on the ground and it stays there for, say, 10 minutes, leave it alone. Portland cement, you can drop it on the ground, pick it right up, and reuse it, but not just now. I'm going to get my corner over here without this ladder in my way. Okay, start from the bottom, just like I was saying earlier. Work my way up, give it something to hold on to itself. Just like that. Take this, blam. Nothing to it if you know how to do it, just like everything else, plumbing, electricity, just take practice. And of course, if I don't have it by now, guys, after more than 30 years, I'm in the wrong trade. Now, I don't need to do this, but I'm showing you folks, if you want to, you can rod it, stay. And just come up, because we're putting another finish, another coat directly over this coat. You take this rod, go right up top. And say, guys, if that was just a scratch coat, here's what I'd do. I'd take a scratcher, but I'm waiting on more mud right now, and I'd scratch it if I was using Portland cement. And all we do is here, back and forth. You get the idea? And these scratch marks, when you allow it to dry, give it something to hold on to. What it does is the stucco keys in there. But we're doing same day system, so if you are just scratching a wall, guys, with Portland cement, that's what you're going to want to do. Just scratch it like this. Okay, guys, doing my second coat. We let that set about 15 minutes. When you're doing same day stuff, guys, if that's set 15 minutes, guess what? The whole mix is starting to set. So now we got to hustle a little bit. And that's what we want. These same day materials, they do set fast. Of course, it's about 90 degrees in the shade, which depending on how hot it is, guys, that's how much retardant you put in your material. And here's what I was talking about earlier. If I don't hit my tops first, I'm putting another coat, it would just fall right down. It would just keep falling because it wouldn't take that much weight up there. And when I get to this corner, I happen to use my square trowel Blam, get that. I use a lot of trowels, guys. I'm partial to this swimming pool trowel. It's got flat edges here, but it doesn't have corners. Okay, so back to what I was doing. And I'll bring it down to about here so I don't have to work too hard with that stick or rod derby. A lot of noise on this job, guys. We have street work being done. Yeah, we just snuck through the borders to get in here. This apartment complex. And what I'm also doing, guys, is I'm opening this wall. That means I'm taking my trowel on edge. That'll dry it out a lot faster. Okay, I'm gonna hit my corner here, and then I'm gonna cheat the rest, or I'm gonna use the Go Devil on the rest. So, take my corner here, give it that second 3/8. Gotta have that 3/8, guys. Each coat 3/8. If it's an 1/8 either direction, it's not a big deal. If you're doing commercial jobs, an 1/8 in either direction is a big deal. But this here, skip trowel finish, doesn't really matter that much. Skip trowels, guys, are very, very forgiving. Okay, now that I got my trowel work done, I'm going to take this Go Devil again. What I'll do here is make myself a little pile. All right, so take it up, take it. Jay's spoiling me. He did all the lower stuff. That's good. I don't like to bend down if I don't have to. Then I just pile this up right here because I want the mud right here. I don't want it going over the edge, but I can put it on even if it's over the edge. We do this every day, guys, so if you try to do it and you say, damn, how those guys make it look so easy? Because we do it every day, we make it look easy. Now, Jay just looked at this wall and did a mix and determined that's how much stucco he'd need to mix. And I'll tell you what, guys, we have 2 small patches on this job, and that's for the 2 small patches. That just shows you how much time in he's got on here. Now, last thing I need to do is make this wall trim plumb. Now that I got the mud, and it's kind of soft still, which is good. I'm using skill now. Oh man, I don't want to use muscle. I'll leave the muscle for the young guys to do. This right here just takes skill. Right on top, I can set a ladder there, or just turn this stick this way. Come here, take it back here, wiggle it around so it won't pull that top down. Come back, just like so. Get your tops, get your sides. If you need any mud, guys, here's what I can do. I mean, I can take mud off of here and put this mud anywhere. I can put it back where I took it from. I just go up. And I'm using a serrated derby, guys. Why am I using a serrated derby instead of a smooth one? Because I want this to set. When you use a serrated derby, it opens the stucco, these little grooves, like a kitchen knife. Kitchen knives are usually serrated now, or tomato knives anyway. Now, this right here, because I'm using the serrated derby, I'm going to have about, I would say 10 minutes before this gets hard as a rock. And then, when it gets real hard, I'm going to go ahead and finish it off. And the finish is just a skip trowel finish. It's matching an apartment complex texture, which was done, about 40 years ago. Piece of cake. So when I get to that stage, guys, I'll show you the final product. This has got to set at least 15 minutes in order for me to hard rubber float it and texture it. Okay guys, we just let this set about 15 minutes, sort of hot out here. And what we do is, remember your drip screed. You gotta get all the mud out from underneath that drip screed. Use your finger, use a trowel, cut it back. This drip screed here is 7/8 of an inch at the bottom. So this stucco's gotta be 7/8. This corner lines up with this side of the wall. Everything has got to line up. Okay, now I'm gonna hard rubber float it, and it's still a bit soft. If it was hard, oh man, you would see the sweat pouring down my face right now. We don't want that. I want to work smart. I don't want to work hard, guys. I've done enough hard work in my life. So this is just right now. If I wait another 15 minutes, it'll be setting, and then I'll be having to push. I don't want to push too hard, guys. Again, I'd rather use skill than muscle any day. We use enough muscle just getting this stuff on. And as soon as I get this whole wall floated out, I'm going to texture it and I'll show it to you guys. Okay guys, we're doing the easy stuff now, just the texture. And yes, you can texture over Portland cement, you can texture over Eisen wall, you can texture over almost every kind of exterior cement there is. And I'm matching a particular finish. Only I know what I'm doing. It's kind of knocked down as soon as you put it on, you knock it down. I'm texturing this exterior wall. My buddy Gary is in here texturing with taping mud. The type of finish we have on here is painted, and it's with the finest color coat they have. It used to be, I think it was a 2030 when they originally started, but me, I'm using a smooth. I'm using a Santa Barbara smooth mission finish just to texture with, because we've got to give it a flat painted look. See all this stuff I'm dropping, guys. I don't normally drop that much, but I put on top of this hawk a whole lot of color coat. I didn't need to put that much on here, and I figured, well, I'd rather drop some but have enough on here to finish this. We're gonna hose this up anyhow. One a little bit more. Cool beans. We're on the inside of a wall. There's tape and mud everywhere, and the texture on the outside is like tape and mud. It's flat. So we want to make ours as flat as possible also, but cementitious. Okay guys, putting my finishing touches up. All we got to do is clean the floor now. I got my buddy Gary here. I'm watching him do sheetrock on the ceiling. I've been glancing over my shoulder trying to learn how to copy his techniques. Anyway, this is my buddy Gary from Sacramento, licensed GC. What's your number out there if you want to?
Well, my number is 530, area code is 333-0414. I just met Kirk here, and I think he's the best plaster guy I've ever worked for.
Oh man, I got to put you in all my videos if talk like that. Anyway, Jason and I thank you folks for watching, and as usual, we'll see you guys on the next one.